How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We have the EZA LR INT Kid Gohan, the Part 2 anniversary, 8th anniversary LR EZA, rather. And we are excited to be here. Like the Kai Goku, this was another character who I did not pull on release. We dumped all of our stones on the Kai Goku banner, and y'all know the story of that shaft pretty hard. So, unfortunately, because of that, we never even got the attempt to summon on this guy's banner. So we didn't pull him till about a year later. So I am excited to have him here. We got him decked out with his anniversary equips for right now, and we're gonna check him out here. So let's take a look here, right? So we got key 4, attack defense 158%, damage reduction rate 20%, and launches an additional super attack. Launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance to become a super attack for 7 turns. Guards all attacks for 1 turn. Basic effects include key 4, attack defense 258%, launches an additional super attack, and super class allies key 3. When attacking, he gets attack and chance of performing a critical hit 58%, and when HP is 58% or more. He also launches an additional super attack when HP is 58% or less. When receiving an attack from an enemy who's hit by his ultra super or unit super, he gets 50% damage reduction rate. Every attack received or evaded, key 2, up to 6, chance of evading enemies attack 20%, up to 58%, and attack 100%, up to 200%, and defense 100%, up to 300%. Now, he does have 2 unit supers, one that can be activated with a Piccolo, and it is an AoE attack that causes damage to all enemies while stacking his attack and defense, greatly stacking his attack, and supporting superclass allies for 2 turns. For his regular unit super, he's got greatly raises attack and raises defense, right? It's exactly the same, it's just not an AoE. On his regular 18 key, however, he is only raising attack and raising defense and stacking defense. Then he raises allies attack for 1 turn as opposed to 2 turns. So let's go ahead. We're actually going to put him slot 1 here. Not ideal, but we do need him to take those hits, and there's no hits in slot 2. But I mean, we got 690k defense, and which is pretty good, right? We've also got guard and damage reduction, so we should be good for this first phase of Baby. The super might be a little bit dangerous, but guard and damage reduction 400k, not ideal, but here we go. So we get the defense stack here, and the offense stack. So we're gonna try to get Kai Goku over here with him, right? Because that's going to be ideal for him in terms of what we want him to do. As Kai Goku is actually a 5-link partner for him, and he'll activate his unit super. So that's the nice thing there. All right, and he's actually getting 40%, 80% support this turn from both of the Kid Gokus here. All right, not an ideal starting turn, but hey, I mean, at least we know he can survive that turn 1 there. But I mean, I guess Baby Super here, turn 1 isn't really that strong, so it was a risk, but it would have been, otherwise he wouldn't have been able to get built up here this turn when we do need him to get built up, obviously. All right, and then there goes the friend Kid Goku here. Perfect. Okay. All right. So not ideal with the setup here, but we'll still make it work here. So we're gonna float off the Kai Goku here. We are gonna put. Yeah, we'll put Goku here, slot 1. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the EX Super, but honestly, I'm not too concerned if we don't get it this turn. Right now we just want to get back to... We just want to get our rotation set up here, obviously. Oh, well, we do get it. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, wasn't too concerned if we got it or not. So we are running Tech Mini Goku's team as opposed to STR Goku's team, because STR Goku's team, he's actually not on the 220. He's only on the 170 on this team. But Mini Goku, not only is he on the 220, there's a crap ton of support when you run two Mini Gokus as opposed to that. I was going to run Bond Master Disciple, but I'm saving that one for the Fizz LR EZA Trunks. I want to run him on Bond Master Disciple instead. There we go. We get an additional super. So Vegeta is actually very helpful to Gohan, right? Running Vegeta on the opposite rotation, because not only do his EX super attacks help stack some defense for him, right? That extra 10% he gets for each one of them, right? Once we hit turn 3, he can give Gohan guard, which is really nice. All right, so now we're going to get our unit super attack with Piccolo. All right, and let's see how much. So look at that, right? We started with just under 600k, and now with the support we've got on this rotation, right, we've got, 3 million defense. So we can actually very easily slot 1 here now. Actually, let's save those SCR orbs here. So 3 million defense we jumped up to, right? And that was just one turn, right? So like ideally, if we had a better starting rotation, 48 million, very nice. Like if we had a better starting rotation, we'd have been much safer with that build here. And so now we're fully built up, by the way. And we're going to start stacking that attack and defense with the Piccolo on rotation. Excellent. Yeah, so I am a little worried about our Kai Goku there, just a little bit, having to float the rotations here. He's not going to be, especially not getting the super attack, he's going to be a little bit behind, but I think he'll still be fine for the final phases, right? Because, again, he has that whole survive KO mechanic. All right, and we get the dodge, right? And so that's the other cool thing about Gohan is not only is he building up that good defense, he is building up that dodge. Excellent. And then Mini Goku going to do his Mini Goku things. Alrighty. So now, now that things kind of played out the way they played out here, right, if we take a look, so starting from this turn onward, right, starting from the 4th turn, all allies get 20% and superclass Daima allies. Oh, never mind. He only gives guard to the Daima. I always forget that, the guard to the Daima. Okay, so never mind. I mean, but Vegeta's still helpful here for his, with his EX super attacks, right, giving that, right, giving that extra defense to allies, I think is very helpful. So we're going to keep him on here. But I mean, I guess we could swap him out, right, and make it, oh wow, it was just terrible, Vegeta, what happened? There we go. Yes, I mean, we could easily swap this out, right, and make it, there we go, we get another EX Super. We could easily swap Vegeta out for, like, Glorio or something, keep just one Daima Goku together. We could easily do that, but, this works. Or bring on another Piccolo. There's always that option, too. Okay, well, we don't get the extra EX Super from Vegeta, because Goku decided to be Goku. Alright, okay, excellent. Alright, so now we got Kai Goku and Gohan together. Like I said, a little bit worried about Kai Goku. I mean, not that much, but still, but look at that. We're 6 million defense now. But we're going to take a risk here. We're going to put Kai Goku in front, because I actually think he should be fine here. We're going to save that super attack. Actually, what do we need to use his active skill? Active skill activated when there's a Bond Master and Disciple attack in the same turn. So we won't be able to use it again. Oh. All right, so we won't be able to use it again until Piccolo comes back on here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll grab that with Piccolo. Okay, so over 6 million defense, right? Okay, there we go. Look at you, Kai Goku. And then Kai Goku very well likely could also counter this super here, right? So, look at that. Still surviving that turn here. Even though we didn't build him up at all. Perfect. There we go. We counter the super. Alright. Okay, 70 million on the Gohan. Nice. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get his active skill, unfortunately. Yeah, the rotations just really didn't play in our favor this time. I mean, I guess we could have used it now to see it, but, you know, Gohan's also not that crazy built up right now, so wouldn't do that much damage. There we go. And there's a good chance Baby might do another super here, so hopefully Piccolo does get the dodge. Excellent. Alrighty. Okay, so, man. Yeah. We're gonna take that. Grab that. And then we'll send off our little mini Goku here. Okay, so hopefully we get that, there we go. Hopefully we get the EX super attack still, even though we're not getting the full 24 key here. Eesh. Okay, we're gonna eat this super nice and good. We do not get it. Okay, well actually, you know what? This might be okay here. Because this will give Vegeta a chance. Oh, but we lose out on the attack. Are we gonna... Well, we might not kill this turn, which might actually be good. Us not killing here. That might actually be good for us, because that could give us a chance to stall just a little bit more to get Piccolo back on. I guess it's going to depend really on what Vegeta decides to do here. Alright, no additional EX super attack. Alright, there's the one. So we get a 20% carryover for Gohan here. Oh, you know who we could have also used as a partner for Gohan is Fizz Gohan, but then we'd be playing the Who Goes Slot 1 game. Which I guess, I mean, for this fight, Gohan at this point could slot 1 it. Alright, it would have been nice to get the active kill, but oh well. Alright, but look at that, right? So we could just flat out tank Baby's 8 million super here, by the way, with that defense. And that's only our third, this is his third appearance. That's kind of crazy. Okay, let's do that. Perfect. Yeah, so actually we could have done the Gohan. Actually, we really could have. Alright, let's do Mini Goku here. A nice thing about Mini Goku is we've got a guaranteed counter this turn with him. Obviously he's a little weaker because we went past the turn 4 with him, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's do that. Okay, so look at that. Yeah, okay, he is... Yeah, he's just going to flat out... Even if we don't dodge, we are flat out tanking this super from Baby. And we get the counter on our Kai Goku. Excellent. Okay, and remember, we're still getting that 18... we're still getting that support for our allies for this one. We're just not getting the 2-turn support. We're just not getting the AoE effect, right? That's all we're not getting for not having Piccolo. We're still being supported by both Kid Gokus, last turn's Kid Goku and this one's Kid Goku. Yeah, okay, I like Gohan. I like Gohan. $76 million though on the offense. Nice. Yeah. He definitely needs a little bit more for the offensive build. I will say that, right? Right, so like us having that turn in the beginning where we didn't have our unit supers active, I think that slowed us down on our build offensively, but still not bad. Alright, I actually want to see, right? Okay, so we will either dodge this or we will tank this. There we go, we tank it. We just tanked an 8 million super flat out on raw defense there. We love it. Right? So he builds up defensively much faster than Kai Goku does. Yeah. I like that. And we get the counter on our Kid Goku. Perfect. And then now we just let Goku handle the next rotation. Yeah, kind of sucks. Actually, if we got the if we had gotten the EX Super last turn with Goku, that would have been real nice. Okay. All right, this works. This works. All right, so let's use Vegeta's active here. Excellent. Let's use Goku's active. Excellent. All right. And now let's do that number. Grab that. We'll take that with Piccolo. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. All right. Goku should take the super this turn. Nice. Perfect. And now we get that Dokkan attack, which is going to go ahead and just rip everything through here. All right. Okay, so, I mean, Gohan definitely not leaving me as speed. There we go. We do get the EX super attack. Definitely, Gohan, I am very impressed with. Very, very impressed with. But maybe I should have done his showcase first because, I don't know. He's not leaving me as speechless as Kai Goku did. Kai Goku, but he should, though, right? Because, I'm looking at the defense here comparatively. Gohan built his defense much faster, but I guess it's because Kai Goku also has offense on his side, which Gohan doesn't really have. He can, given more time, but I think Kai Goku works a little bit better offensively too, and I think that's probably what did it for him. Plus, you can run Kai Goku with double. You can run Kai Goku with a double. With double STR Goku, where within Gohan, you're only on the 170 with that. So maybe that's also a bit part of it, right? Running two STR Gokus was really nice. So either way, I still think it worked out really nicely. I do like this Gohan. Really, really fun to use. I definitely want to test him on the bottom Master and Disciple team with all the support that's floating around through there. But for the showcase purposes, I did want to save that one for the Trunks because I feel like that's going to be a better home for him. But we'll see, though. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what do you think of the LR Gohan's EZA? How does he compare to the Kai Goku? How does he compare to LR EZAs in general, right? I feel like Kai Goku pretty much there's a gap between him and every other anniversary LR EZA relative to their anniversary releases. And I don't know if Gohan fits somewhere in that gap, but he's definitely really good. And I do like him. So, but let us know what you think in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.